What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am joined in bed by Jeff Kasser. You may remember him from a previous video where we talked about modeling tips and stuff like that.
Look at my dude,
Liking the look?
I didn't know I was gonna be underdressed here.
No. This is the aesthetic. Look, we matched the
Yeah. Wow, that's trippy.
all planned. It's been a little while since my last video because my camera actually broke. I'm actually on a borrowed camera right now, and I'm going to attempt to be disassembling my whole camera and fixing it in time for posting again next week. So
You have, sorry to cut you off, but you have turned this whole room into a studio, and I'm just wondering, why would you turn a bedroom into a studio? What's going on in here?
So you can't see it here, but I've got like a green screen that pulls out here. I've got like a microphone that's like slotted into the wall. I've got like a TV roller stand.
Bruh.
Some of it's for OF, for sure. But also it's just like, I don't want to have all of my filming stuff like out in the living room all the time. Always having to look at it.
Okay.
And like, I pretty much just use the bedroom for like sleeping, you know? So.
Sleeping and filming.
Sleeping and filming, yeah. Okay. So that way it's just like, I don't have to like constantly be out. Today I thought we would do something where we kind of go through our old modeling photos on Instagram and just sort of like compare our favorite and least favorite photos that we have posted. A lot of times when I show somebody a photo that I'm just like, I actually really didn't like this photo, a lot of times they're the photos people like the most.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if you've ever had that experience as well. I feel like we're all our own worst critics.
But I actually agree with you. I always have that, well, Mario says it, what is it, like posting anxiety or performance anxiety. But I did the same thing when I'm at my apartment by myself and I'm about to post. I'm like, I want somebody to share. I want a little feedback.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea. I'm like, does my ass look good in this? I don't know.
I feel that.
So, yeah.
Half the time on Instagram, I'm just sitting there going, you know, like, before I post it.
I'm like, I like this, but I don't know what the world will think about this.
Yeah. But I figure we can just share our screens here. We'll just kind of scroll back. Let's start with our own Instagrams.
Can they be any photo and modeling photos only?
They can be any photo, honestly. Yeah, let's
Okay.
just go through like any photos and just kind of see like your favorite ones, you know?
I do have a favorite one, but I'm going to have to go back.
Okay, cool. I know which one my favorite is already. So I honestly think this one is probably my favorite photo that I've ever taken. It was either my first or second modeling shoot ever that I did. And I really like this photo because I very much like to blend sort of like masculine and feminine energy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this photo, like especially like in my face and just like the lighting and everything, like feels a little bit more like kind of feminine. Yeah. You know? But I still have that like stronger masculine aesthetic as well. And I really like that. I love photos that come across a little bit of feminine, a little bit of masculine, like blended together.
I really like this photo. What I like about this is who I think you are. Like that expression. Riley is such a good dude, and I don't think he could hurt a soul. And that's a major compliment, bro. He is dangerous. I'm not saying he's not dangerous, but he is such a good heart, and I love coming over here. I love seeing him. What I will say is that you can almost see your Johnson.
That's true.
In this photo. So if you take out that, I don't know, because you've got it perfectly darkened right there at the package.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my favorite photo. This is my favorite photo in, as long as I can remember, let's see when it was, 2018 in February. Obviously, I'm with the male lion. So I was in South Africa, Cape Town. And I was with my ex-girlfriend, and we went, and it was basically not a safari, but they do like these private safari deals. I remember they said, hey, you're going to be able to pet a cheetah, you're going to be able to pet a zebra, and you're going to pet a lion. And I was like, no, thank you. I'm not petting a lion. I'll stand from a distance and watch. Yeah. But I watched that my ex-girlfriend did it. And so once she did it, I sort of had to do it.
Yeah, you were like, I can't not do it.
Right. And I saw that the lion was tame around her, and so I was like, screw it, I'm going to do it. And I kind of just walked up as it was walking. And I cannot express to you how scared I was. Yeah. I was, I thought I had to put my hand on it just like this. Anyways, I was scared to death. I doubt I would ever do it again.
I like it because like your hair and his hair are like the same. You know? you You found your spirit animal.
This was during my days of, highlighting the hair when I was kind of going out there and I didn't know what I was doing. And you're right, it's like the straw. Like it's the same color as the straw in the fields.
That's a beautiful photo, though. I love that.
Thanks, man.
I've got a photo of me petting a goat.
Yeah.
Not quite the same level of danger, huh? This is another one of my favorites. Just very like artistic, almost like kind of classical, like painting-esque looking photo. Emotional pose and photo without having to focus entirely on making it all in the face or all in like the abs.
What I like about photos in general are when you can look at it for a long period of time and you keep looking at different things. So what I'm wondering about this one is, like, what sort of emotion is he going through right now? Are you really sad? Is something, what happened in this? The body looks fire. Like, you look like you're about to become a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and you're about to just explode out of some shit. Ribs are on fire. The toes, they're kind of crunched up a little bit.
Crunched up a little bit.
But you've just got that beautiful skin, man. I wish I would have protected my skin like you. That's fire. I'm sure this one did pretty well, right?
Yeah, I mean, Hot Mama 1 says, come visit me in Portland. So, I mean, he must have done all right.
Send her my number. Okay, this is one of my favorite here. As you can see, I'm clearly being arrested in South Beach. The police officer is smiling as she's arresting me. So what happened was I was actually smoking a little bit of weed.
Okay.
And they came up and she was just sort of harassing us a little bit, just teasing us, but I didn't know it. And she had me stand up, get by the car, and then she cuffed me and said, "Yo, I'm just teasing, bro. You can get out of here." But look at this, man. Look, I'm right on South Beach. I'm on freaking Collins Avenue. I'm on Ocean Drive. Yeah. Getting arrested. I mean, what's better?
You know how you said that first photo was very me? Mm-hmm. Something about this is very you. You know?
She makes me look like a monster.
She does.
I'm like, how tall is she?
You look like a absolute unit. All right. Now, what about do you have any photos you're not like super crazy about? Maybe you posted it because somebody else told you to or told you it was good, but you weren't like sold on it yourself.
I like the idea. Let me check my archive first.
Alright, here's one that I do not like at all. And the story behind it is it was right after quarantine happened. So this was literally like 2 or 3 weeks into the pandemic. March 2020. I was getting really tired of being cooped up at home and I wanted to like try doing something creative. Quarantine is when I started really getting into photography. And so this was like my first attempt at doing my own sort of like styled shoot. And so this is actually, the background is a TV. So I just like used the TV and I threw up like a background, like zeros and ones and colors or whatever, and I took the photo. But looking back at it, I'm just like not sold on it. I think the framing is off. I feel like my forehead's too big. You know, I feel like my face is round. Everything about it, I'm not sold on it. So I went back and I archived it.
First of all, you have a Drake hairline.
A Drake hairline.
Correct, which means it's really good.
Okay, okay.
So your head looks amazing. I'm into this. I don't see what's wrong with this. Kind of got that Matrix vibe, but hot pink, you know? Yeah. It barely looks like you from this angle, you know? It's a cool photo. Okay. It's super Matrix vibe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's something I would like to revisit.
If any slight criticism, there's only a slight criticism. Yeah. I mean, probably could have got the eyes slightly more open, like head down a little bit. Maybe you have to curl those eyelashes a little bit. Yeah. That happens to me, but that's the only thing. The eye looks good in here. Yeah, I like this. I think I would unarchive it, honestly. Okay. Yeah.
And then I got the ones I had to archive because I had fallen out with the person in the post.
That's what all mine are. All my archive ones are falling out. So this one here, I'm clearly with a camel in Israel. Okay. And I just had second thoughts after. It was not an amazing picture to begin with. But I had second thoughts after it about animal rights and animal abuse, and I have no idea how the animals are treated over there, and I just did not want to support something that I don't know about, if it's ethical or compassionate. So any of the animal posts I've second guessed later on. I think they tend to get nice engagement on Instagram. People love to see, animals, pets, and families, and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I thought it was cute. And look, he actually, I mean,
That's a cute camel.
it's cute,
That's
right?
a cute camel. I want to kiss him right on his little nose.
Yeah. And I don't know, just when you see them get up, they kind of struggle to get up a little bit. So
Yeah.
you question how ethical everything is. But besides that,
Yeah.
I'm in Israel with a camel.
Hell yeah.
What else do you want to do in
What
life?
else do you want to do? Yeah, but I agree with you on like, it's especially hard when you're trying to position yourself as any sort of like influencer or like you're putting your whole everything on social media. You really start to second guess your own opinions and your own thoughts and your own everything because you post something and it's like, oh man, what if like it's taken the wrong way? Or even stuff that you're like not even 100% sure about. I don't even know how this camel's being treated, but what if it's bad? You know? And like, what if it's good? What if it's good? And you can like be giving a spotlight to like humane animal treatment. But also, what if it's bad and you're putting a spotlight on it? So, yeah.
What's interesting about social media, Instagram and YouTube as well, is there's constantly, at least with me, there's constantly thoughts going about how is this perceived. So you don't exactly, like I don't post everything I want to because I wonder, well, how is this going to be received? Are they going to, does this scream ego? And social media, I feel like in general screams ego, but I don't think that that's really what it is. I don't think we're recording here today because we have big egos. You know what I mean? I think we want to have relationship with people,
Yeah, 100%. Okay, now let's swap up the IGs, eh? I'm gonna hop onto your Instagram.
Oh.
First off, the last photo that you posted, I love.
Thanks, man.
Like the lighting, the coloring is like everything that I'm sort of like shooting for now with my Instagram aesthetic. I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of have been changing it a little bit in the past 9 or so posts. I've been shooting more for that like golden hour, a little bit more luxury kind of look, and so that's why like, hey, so that's why like this photo like really jumped out to me when I saw it.
Thanks, man.
Apparently I didn't like it, so
You
there you go.
He's like, oh my god, I love this. I just forgot to like it. But... Okay, the first one I like that really sticks out to me. Did I take this photo?
You took that photo.
Okay.
Yeah, that was our first time meeting.
And this is you. First of all, you look... Oh, wait, I didn't even see me there. Okay.
You're like, I like this one. It's got me in it.
You look jacked, but this is like... This kind of depicts our Miami trip. This is it in a nutshell. And you look jacked. You're in movement. You look like you're having fun.
Yeah.
Your tongue looks like you just ate out someone's... And dude, this brings back memories of that trip. That was such an amazing trip. What a freaking epic photo, bro. I actually kind of want to recreate something like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, good thing we're going to Europe. Europe trip coming up soon. This one I love also. This one's just like so artistic. Really beautiful black and white artistic photo. I love like the way that like you got this going on right here,
Yeah.
For me, it also, this is a softer feeling of masculinity. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit more vulnerable feeling. I really like that in modeling photos and in art in general.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
I love this one.
I told you that I do like photos that you can look at for a while, and I feel like this one, it's something you kind of you look into, like, oh, what's going on here? What's going on down here? And have some of that shadow play. Photos that you can look at for a longer period of time instead of just okay, that's hot.
Right. And that's kind of the struggle too, when you're like posting on Instagram. Sometimes you just want to post the ones that's like, all right, well, this one's hot. Moving on.
All right, I will say one of the ones at the beginning of your feed is this one. And as you can see, I liked it. I liked it as it came out because those are my true feelings. I'm not here just spitting bullshit into the camera. But no, I love the golden hour. And I remember right when I saw this, I was thinking, wait a minute. He's supposed to be in LA because didn't you just dip back to Seattle for a weekend?
Yeah.
So this is fire, bro. Did you shoot this yourself? Wow. I love photos that it's a little more about the photo and not necessarily the person.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
And that's what I like about this because it's not just about you; it's about everything going on.
And that's what I've been trying to do on Instagram too. Modeling and like the photos that I like are very like environmentally oriented and stuff like that. So I really want to try to hit that like blend of I'm definitely the subject, but it's enhancing the overall environment and not completely distracting from it. So thank you, like that's really good feedback. I will say, I did scroll way back into your Instagram feed before the Miami trip, before I met you. Some of these photos were ones that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, how well I'm gonna get along with this guy. You know? Like, I feel like I don't, generally speaking, get along as well with the guys who are hyper masculine, super jockey, very, like, alpha male type, whatever. And, like, a lot of photos were kind of giving me that vibe. The older photos, you know?
And I mean, I think we're all trying to minimize our ego over time. And, you know, as you get older, you start getting rid of it more and more. I'm sure I had a little bit of ego back then. All right, Coach. Word.
Oh.
Come on, dude. It looks like you got a little bit of artistic with the editing.
Mm-hmm.
So who took this?
So I took this. This was a Laguna Beach trip. Came down to shoot some luxury real estate. And then while I was up there, I was just like, I'm just going to sneak some modeling photos because this background is fire. I think I took this right before the pandemic happened. And this was like right when I was getting into editing, photo taking, and stuff like that for my own. So this was pretty early on in the process. So like now I can look back at it and see some like critiques, but the entire sky is post-processed. I edited in the sky afterwards.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the original sky was just like a boring blank blue.
And Coach, I gotta ask you, those brows are looking good and strong.
Yo, I'm trying to find, if you know anybody in LA who does brows, hit me up, because like I'm trying to get these brows done.
Did you just take like an extra sharp Sharpie and just go over your brows?
That was, I think my friend waxed my eyebrows for that.
It looks like she painted some eyebrows on you. They're coming in strong. I love strong eyebrows.
Coming in strong.
Damn, Coach.
Yeah.
You came to play.
Oh, Coach. Coach, that's fire.
Thanks, Coach.
2015.
2015, G.
Look at you. You look like a stud.
Coming in strong.
Coming in strong.
I'm just going to pop off on this one. I love it.
Oh.
I really, really like it. I will say this. I could look a little better in this one. You know, it kind of caught me slightly slouched, but hey, it happens. You look fire. Trap Beach Boy looks good. It's just a good photo because we have a nice tripod between the two of us. I mean,
Very
the three
true.
of us, you know?
That's true.
I would have liked to see you in the middle of these, you know?
Mm.
Instead of trying to, you know, put Trap Beach Boy in the middle. He doesn't belong there. You belong there. But I like your page, man.
Thank you.
Actually, dude, I most like your face. Look at that smooth, silky, creamy face.
Thank you, because those are the ones that I post and I go, I hate this. I post these ones that are just my face. I go, I hate this. It's not gonna do well. And those are the ones that actually like end up doing some of the best. Like that one did really well. And this was literally, I was on a road trip and I slept in the car all night and then woke up and just like took a selfie and posted it on Instagram. And like that was it. And then like I got a whole bunch of like likes compared to what I was getting before. They just like the very authentic, this is you, not like every shot super glamorized type of vibe. And so this is when I kind of was like, okay, maybe people do like that.
Yeah, I like that as well, and I get it. People can sort of identify with this, and they feel personally close to you. I mean, look at them. I mean, how can you get more authentic than a close-up selfie like that?
Mm.
In contrast, my photos are very professional, and it's not perfect for Instagram engagement, but I think it shows something about me or says something about me. This is kind of what I want to put out there, you know?
Yeah. Social media is very like perception oriented, and it's really hard to balance between what you like, what you want to post, what people like, what they want you to post. But like I really want to show off my art. Like a lot of my photos I take myself, you know, and I spend a lot of time on setting them up and taking them and editing them, and like those are the ones that I like want to do well, and invariably it's usually the ones that like you don't put as much effort into that are doing better on social media. For me too, like I always feel like I can't post selfies on my Instagram. Now I've like got my aesthetic dialed in and I'm trying to post like all these photos, and so I'll take like a fire mirror selfie or like just like a super casual photo, and I'm like, I can't post it on my feed because like it's gonna ruin the whole aesthetic. I'm so conscientious of it now. Well, thank you so much for coming over, for comparing Instagram feeds. Honestly, I seek a lot of inspiration off of your feed a lot. I look at Mario's feed a lot. And I have like a few other people that like I just like really respect and admire their work. their aesthetic. I look at your Instagram, I'm just like, yeah, this guy eats caviar for breakfast.
On my naked body.
In the golden sunlight.
I think I'd like to hear some feedback from the fans. Like, what do they think about this? Do they experience similar? Do you get anxiety when you post, performance anxiety or posting anxiety? Let us know. We're interested. We've been doing the social media world for a long time. It's definitely messed with my mental capacity, my mental well-being.
100%.
So the more I'm off social media, the happier I am, and I would probably recommend that to you guys. It's important. I do think it's important, especially like even if you're just dating, you have some history of your life there. You know, they can know that you're an actual real person. You know that you don't kill people. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Fire. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Hopefully, I've got my accountability partner now. I'm keeping him posting every single week. So hopefully I'm going to be able to start posting more consistently as well. And we're going to be traveling Europe, you know, for an indeterminate amount of time. I already got my return ticket. He's not committed, so I could be in Europe alone for a while. Or we could be there together for a whole month. We'll see.
It could be like Hostel.
Yeah.
Scary movie.
So hit that notification button if you want to see our Euro trip, and if you want to pay attention to my upcoming birthday shoot. Wink, wink, wink. Maybe there'll be something on that. In the meantime, love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. I'll never forget this day.